So, I've been thinking a lot about something that people outside of luxury retail might not really understand what it feels like to work on commission in an environment that can be so elegant and glamorous on the outside, but intense, emotional, and sometimes, a lot of times, incredibly stressful on the inside. And with Saks Global recently announcing a new growth pathway for top performing sellers, basically a program that rewards associates who sell over $1 million a year, it felt like the right time to talk about this. Not just the program itself, but the realities of commission culture, what it means for teamwork, for mental health, for the soul of luxury retail. Everything, though, that we're talking about today, I am sharing based on public available information, published articles, surveys, and of course, my own lived experience. So, this is just my commentary, not any insider information. All these opinions are my own, but I want to get into it. Let's talk about it. Sorry. It's discontinued. Hey, retail crew. Welcome back to Sorry, It's Discontinued. I'm Hilary, your host, and I'm so happy you're here with me. Thank you for joining me today, and I am sending you the biggest hug. Wherever you are, a virtual hug. If you have boundaries, I respect it. But a big old virtual bear hug you can take with you. I appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing day in whatever you do now. So I ran across a public press release. Saks Global announced something called the Seller Success Track, a new career path for associates at Saks Fifth Avenue and Neiman Marcus. And here's what the company shared publicly per the press release. The program, it aims to empower selling associates, support personalized development, and elevate the customer experience. Those who qualify gain access to new perks, including new client acquisition. Those who qualify gain access to new perks, including new client acquisition support, a business assistant, which that could be great, and budget to travel with their clients. They also revealed a new role called a global stylist, someone who can serve clients across all of Saks Global's brands and physical locations. This seems very bold, very ambitious, and in my opinion, I think it's definitely going to change the energy on the floor, especially in the other departments outside of the $1 million sellers. Now, looking at all of this information that they released publicly and in their press release, let's explore the human side of what programs like this could really mean. So, the floor reality of commission culture. Okay, so on paper, a program like this looks exciting. It recognizes high performance. It rewards people. That's a hard word to say. It rewards people, okay, that was better, who build business. But here's where lived experience comes in. Working commission in luxury retail is not just selling, it's emotional labor. You're holding space for clients, their desires, worries, insecurities, celebrations. You're dressing them for weddings, divorces, first jobs, cancer recoveries, new identities. It's really beautiful. And it also takes a lot out of you. Commission means your paycheck is unstable, Slow days hurt, and a bad month can make you question your worth. That's the part no one sees other than your work family and your besties. So when you combine that uncertainty with high sales thresholds, whether it's $1 million or 7, it can quietly shift a collaborative environment into something more competitive, something we've all seen. Let's get in there. Focus on aggressive selling. Then everything becomes very competitive. And then there's more arguments, more people fighting over sales, in my opinion. Nobody needs to say it out loud. You can feel it every time you walk into the building, how competitive it is. Or when you're trying to build new relationships with your clients, a lot of people will jump in. So, to understand this better, I went through some recent articles and studies about luxury retail and workplace stress. Here are some things that really stood out to me. A study by CXG, it found that 51% of luxury retail employees surveyed were considering leaving their jobs, and only 39% felt that they had acceptable work-life balance. I spoke about this in the last episode. Another survey, Grant Thornton 2024, reported that 55% of retail employees experience burnout within the last year. One of the biggest triggers that they mentioned, unrealistic expectations. A recruiting report about luxury brands noted that commission-based roles, it can create overly aggressive sales cultures that conflict with the calm, relationship-based service that people expect from a high-end environment. It's really not a secret. You're supposed to go, 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 and do so much and get everything accomplished and taking care of all of your clients, but in a very relaxed, slow-paced setting. When you're in front of the client, you really have to pamper them, take care of their needs. You want to create that experience. So these studies publicly, they reflect something that many of us have felt. It doesn't mean luxury retail, it's bad. It just means there is a human cost, and we should talk about it, especially with programs like this that are coming out and it's focusing on high selling, high stakes, and commission. We need to talk about it. What is it like when you eat, sleep, and are only focusing on your brands, your company's expectations, with these very pretty, in my opinion, aggressive and constant sales goals? When do you take a breath? How do you feel working in a high commission environment? Do you get a chance to take a breath? So, what happens when a company puts a bright spotlight on its highest sellers? Sometimes something beautiful emerges. People can feel recognized, motivated, excited for the opportunities to be recognized and the chance to spoil their clients. But I think there's another side too. When only certain people are given extra support, perks, new client opportunities, it can create a quiet pressure across the floor. Colleagues who once shared clients may feel like they have to guard their relationships. Associates who spent years nurturing loyal customers might wonder whether those relationships could be redirected to someone with a different title. This isn't about villains or heroes. Who's the best? It's just what humans do when survival and identity are tied to performance metrics. And what can get so tricky is every department, it feels this very differently. Ready to wear, shoes, jewelry, beauty, fragrance. Some departments naturally have higher tickets. Others, though, like in your beauty department, fragrance department, they build their business through frequency and loyalty. Both all matter, all have value, but not every program can capture that nuance. Let's think, this program inspire, motivate the other departments? Maybe there's something else coming. I don't know. Now, I want to talk about something we rarely say out loud. High-end commission selling can eat away at your mental health because you're the product, your energy, your personality, your presence. You could give someone the best service of their life and still go home with a goose egg, as they say, a big fat zero if they don't buy anything. And studies show it causes more anxiety, exhaustion, sleep disruption, identity issues. You can connect your worth with how much you've sold that day. And if you go home with zero, you can feel like a frickin' loser. It's horrible. I've had a friend say to me a couple of times, I am struggling. I can't sell this stuff because it's been so slow. I feel like a loser. And it's true. When you have days where you've hardly sold anything, it really can mess with your head. And that's pretty common among retail workers. And burnout in luxury doesn't always look like falling apart. Sometimes when you're so burnt out, you have to go and pamper yourself. You need to go get a blowout, a new outfit, new makeup, if you have the energy to do it, or take an extra long lunch because you've earned it and deserve it and you're struggling, or even call out because you're quote unquote sick, not feeling good, because you need to reset. It's totally understandable. I respect it, and I have done it because I just couldn't go in. I literally mentally did not feel good. With that reset, you can head back. You create your new email list, your text list, your list, and focus and just try to get it done. But you keep going because at the end of the day, you do love the work. You love the people. You can love your team and you love your customers. You love the art of it. You love the fashion, the luxury. Hitting your goals can feel so good. And connecting with another human while you're achieving your goals. But that does not mean it's easy. So the truth is, at its heart, luxury, it's always about the people, the artistry, the connection. When someone you're helping feels seen, heard, you feel like you understand each other, you connect, you can't measure any of that in sales goals. But of course, the sales goals are what makes a difference at the end of the day. These programs, they can come and go. Systems can change. But if we keep talking about it, the soul of luxury is still the people behind the counter that get shit done every day and keep these stores running. So if you're listening today and you're in retail, commissioned or not, please hear this. You are not your numbers. You are not your sales from last month. You are not just a number. You are not where you sit on a leaderboard. You are literally the human connection that keeps clients coming back, the reason that these stores can stay open. And that's priceless. So, in your opinion, do you think this program is the best way for stores and companies to invest, or programs like this? What do you think? If they also invest in programs and support for their associates and the other departments, it could really build loyalty to those associates, and they'll feel loyal to the store, which, what does it do? It'll build customer loyalty because the customers will feel that difference, feel the energy, feel the love from the associates who are getting the love from their bosses. So I really appreciate you guys listening to this. It's a little bit more of a shorter episode today, but I want you to think about what I've said, and I am curious what your opinions are. You might disagree with everything I say, and that's okay. I respect it. But for any of my retail crew out there working on commission, what's your opinion about programs, incentives, mental health? I really want to have an honest reflection of what this industry feels like behind the counter. If this brought up any feelings for you, you are not alone, and you deserve rest. You deserve peace of mind, and you deserve a job that sees your humanity and not just your number. So I'm sending you all love, every beauty advisor, stylist, seller, and stockroom angel out there. Have a seat for a minute and take a breath, and remember, you matter. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, say goodbye, guys. My puppies, say goodbye. Say bye, Looney. Bye, Neo. All right, bye. Thank you so much for spending time with me behind the counter today. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow Sorry It's Discontinued on your favorite podcast app and leave a quick rating or review. It really helps our retail family and fellow customers find the show. You can also connect with me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Sorry It's Discontinued. And if you have your own behind-the-counter story, a discontinued product heartbreak, or a beauty or retail industry confession, send it my way. Your story, it might be featured in a future episode. You can send me a message at sorryitsdiscontinued.com. Now, this podcast, it's independently produced and is not affiliated with any brands or companies mentioned. All stories and opinions shared are personal, reflecting the real-life experiences of those who've worked in this industry with heart and hustle. Thank you for being here. And remember, as cheesy as it sounds, a smile can really brighten someone's day. Honestly, whether you're behind the counter or shopping in front of it. See you next time. Bye. Sorry. It's discontinued.